Welcome to Witchcast!
Cause it's Witchcast!
I'm Emily.
I'm Kate.
And we're your co-hosts of this, the Witchcast podcast.
That's right. We're your learning, growing, ever-evolving novice witches here to explore everything under the woo-woo, esoteric, spiritual umbrella.
And what a stunning umbrella it is. And today we're looking around the umbrella with a friend of someone who's already been on the pod this season.
Yes, if you listen to our previous episode we had with Zuby, we are so excited to welcome her roommate and good friend, and also now new friend of the pod, comedian and actor, Moe Yaqub. Welcome!
Hey, thank you so much. That's not how you pronounce my name, but I'm totally kidding.
Oh my god! You asshole!
I know you were stressing out before, so
I was sweating before we started recording, guys. Yeah, but you also go by Mo as well. But I love your name; it's beautiful.
Yeah, but you nailed it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I tried.
Well, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Oh, we're so excited to have you. That was like the first thing Zuby said to us. Love Zuby. She was like, "You got to have my roommate Mo on."
Witch of the house.
You're the witch of the house. Okay, well, tell us about you. You're a comedian. You're an actor. Your stand-up's hilarious. Like,
much.
How long have you been doing it? How long have you been in the city? You live in New York with Zuby. Like, tell us a bit about yourself.
Give us the overview. Who are you?
Who are you?
I am. I'm actually originally from Pakistan, born and raised. I've lived there most of my life. I moved to America when I was 18 years old. I came here for college. I went to Minnesota for college. I was there for like 10 years or so of my life, then moved to New York like 4 or 5 years ago. A little less than that, but still. And I've been here since then. I've been doing comedy for about like 9-10-ish years. So I've been doing that for quite a while, and I moved to New York because of stand-up. So, so far it's been great. Really enjoying
it. Love that.
Tell us, okay, I'm sure everyone asks, what is the scene like in Minnesota versus New York?
Okay, people sleep on Minnesota quite a bit, but it's actually like a really good comedy scene. In general, Minnesota is I had a great time in Minnesota. I feel like I adjusted really fine as well. And then moving to New York was like moving to a completely different pace.
Yeah.
When people say like, hey, if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere, I don't know what they mean by that, but I do know that adjusting in this city is really hard.
Yeah.
I tell this to people, like me moving from Pakistan to America was easier than moving from Minnesota to New York.
Wow. Yeah, I believe that.
Incredible.
I believe that. It's brutal. It's really brutal.
It's brutal. I feel like every city has their own energy as well.
Yes.
And their own personality. I feel like New York is so overcrowded that the city itself tries to like do things to you so you can just leave.
Yeah, it's like a hazing. You go through like, I feel like a 6 month to a year hazing here in New York.
Yeah. But once you're like here, and then they're like, well, I guess if you want to stay here, you can stay there,
Yeah. If you pass the like 3 trials through fire.
But that first year is like, was like really hard. Yeah.
I feel like I've talked about this with friends who are transplants like in the past, that first year is the real test, and if you can outlast it, many people don't, and there's no shame in that. Like I also think there's no shame, because like New York is fucking brutal to live in, but if you can pass it, then like okay, then that's
once you get like the rhythm of the city, it's really not that hard.
Yeah, I know. I was there 15 years and I got the fuck out. I came to New York for college and I was like, I'm done. After like 15 years of living, the slog and like the 5-story walk-ups and the laundry bags the size of human bodies and the pigeons and the rats.
Every morning I wake up, I walk outside, I look at the floor, I look at the sky, and I'm like, if I didn't have a dream, I would not be here.
Just sell out, move to suburbia like me. No, I'm kidding. It's good.
I don't know.
But also it's like, like this city like kind of like prepares you for everything, and you're like, what are you going to do? You're going to hurt my feelings? I live in New York.
Yeah.
I do. That's what I do love about the city. It's the great equalizer. Like nobody cares who you are or how big. Like everyone's on the same footing. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but I really do enjoy it here.
Yeah.
I can't see myself living anywhere else now though.
Yeah, you think you're a
Yeah.
lifer?
Yeah. I think it does kind of
Yeah.
like ruin you in some ways.
Yeah,
Like you
it
go other
does.
places and you're like, it's all
Yeah,
right.
it
It
does.
does.
Anything I want to do is here.
Yeah.
Why would I need to move anywhere, you know? For stand up, I have to travel quite a bit. I do get a chance to like leave the city quite often too.
Oh, that's
So,
sweet. You tour.
yeah.
Nice.
That kind of helps. My family is like, I have nobody in New York. I'm here by myself. So that kind of forces me to leave too, you know? So it's like I have a good balance.
Yeah. Do you have any? Is all your family in Pakistan, or are they any people stateside?
No, they're in Pakistan. My parents, one of my brothers is younger brother. The other younger brother lives in Florida, in Tampa.
Okay.
And I have an older sister. She lives in London. So we're like,
Wow, all over the place.
yeah, so we're quite spread out, all
Yeah.
of us. Yeah.
I also have a brother in Florida. My condolences.
Oh, really?
I bemoan it all the time. I'm like, please move, please leave this state. No offense against Florida listeners. I feel for you guys.
No, he
But
just
please
moved
leave.
to America like a year ago or so.
Oh,
He
okay.
got married and he moved to the U.S. So
And he picked Florida, yeah.
yeah, because his like wife's family is from Florida,
okay.
and he got like a job in Florida, so they all decided to kind of like stay there.
That makes sense. Yeah. How's he
Yeah.
liking it down there?
He doesn't like America that much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't blame him.
Florida not really putting America's best foot forward. I
Yeah,
feel
we're
like.
not, it's not a really banner year for us.
But I feel like once you're new here, you kind of like don't like it anyways. Because you get homesick and like everything is so different, and you know, culturally everything is like vastly different.
Yeah. So you mentioned before we started recording that you have some ghost stories. I want to know, you know, what is your, first of all, like, what's your background in terms of witchiness? Like you mentioned that you're the witch of the house. How does that manifest for you?
It's like so different, you know, because I mean, I'm Muslim. I grew up, you know, Muslim in a Muslim only country, Pakistan. And the concept of like ghosts and spirits and angels is like a big part of Islam, you know. It's like one of the beliefs, like if you're a Muslim, you have to like believe that these things like exist and stuff like that, you know. So there's like a belief part that was in me when I was like growing up, knowing like, okay, there's like people, like other beings outside of us that live with us and da da da. But then also the house I grew up in Pakistan was built on a graveyard.
What?
Whoa.
Like on a graveyard?
Yeah.
Not next to, like on.
No. On a graveyard.
Okay.
Yipes.
And we didn't realize until, so right next to our house, we had like an open field. And a lot of times what we will do, we're like trying to like level that open field to like make a garden and stuff like that. And when we're leveling it, like we found bones, like human bones.
Oh my gosh.
And that's when I realized, oh, there was a graveyard here before, you know.
Wow.
But then also like my family believes in it and stuff like that too. And my grandfather was a religious person and whatnot. And the house that we lived in, you know, there was a family that lived with us, is what I was told.
Oh, like
like a
not
like
a literal, like a ghost
spectral family, not like a. I thought you just shared. I thought it was like
I was like, and
duplex.
that's like a duplex.
No, you had like a ghost family,
like a bodiless family.
Ooh.
Okay, a whole family.
Yeah, a whole family lived with us, you know, and according to my family members, they're also Muslim. And, you know, like a lot of us had interactions with them quite a bit. And like a lot of things have happened like growing up that I remember that, you know, confirmed my belief that those things like lived with us, you know.
Yeah.
Like, for example, at night, literally, because I was on the second floor of the house and the third floor was just a roof, you know. Our roofs are back home are like the ones that you can actually go to. It's like flat and stuff like that. And at night I could hear like a bouncing ball bounce, and then I'll hear like kids run towards it, and then it'll bounce back, and then they run towards it back too. One time, like we're all outside of the house, and somebody broke in and tried to rob us, and they were locked in the room, and they couldn't get out.
What?
And then we came, and then we like heard them struggling and screaming. So then we called the cops, and they came in, and they took them.
Whoa.
My grandmother believes that it was that family.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They
They're
were like,
like,
we got him for you.
Yeah, they were like, "Hey, this is our house.
Yeah.
You're trying to
Amazing.
rob our house." So they kind of like, I don't know, locked the door somehow. Like they just couldn't open it from the inside.
That's amazing. How did you
That's
feel
awesome.
about all that? Like, what was that experience like as a kid?
I did not stay in the house.
Understandable. Yeah.
But at that time, with family and stuff like that, and the way they described, this like family, like I used to get scared because I would like see things and whatnot. Or you would, there's the way I say I'm witchy is like, presence is felt.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I can go in a place and I can feel that, okay, I'm not alone here. There's like other things and I truly believe in energies, and you can feel like good energy, and then you can also feel bad energy.
Yeah.
You can sometimes go into a place and be like, this does not feel
Yeah.
good whatsoever.
Most comedy clubs.
Yeah. Well, that's the energy from the comedians.
That's from so many people dying up there.
Yeah.
Sorry. That killed me.
I get it.
That's hilarious.
So, but it was a
But yeah,
good
in all
energy.
seriousness. Yeah.
The thing that messed me up the most was the first Paranormal Activity movie,
Oh, dude.
Ooh.
because the reason was, my friends told me it was a documentary.
Oh.
So I
Damn.
was watching it like, oh, it's a home video. Somebody's
Shit.
actually taping it, and it's the actual clips, and they just posted it.
Yeah.
Not only me, but like I watched it with my uncle who used to live with me, and he like I was visiting back home like recently, like last month or so, and we're like talking about like childhood and stuff like that, and he brought it up. He goes like, "Man, that messed me up," and I was like, "Brother, you were in your 30s at that time. How did that mess you up?" But that was I think that was like a very triggering movie for me,
Yeah.
It is
Machine
legit
Gun.
really scary. The first one is really good. It's so scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like it is really scary. Now imagine watching that and being like, oh, that's like an actual
Yeah.
Right,
video.
thinking it's real. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they tried to market it as if it was real. Or was that Blair Witch? Like right around this
I was
time.
going to say, I feel like Blair Witch, they got me with, although I didn't
Yeah.
watch it at the time, but I was like, oh yeah, that's a real video that someone
the whole
made.
found footage thing was like a huge phenomenon, and it was
Yeah.
so new. I think it terrified people. Really did think it was real. So I don't think you were alone. I don't think you were alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, I just had to like watch the first 3 seconds of the credits where it says this is not real.
Right. Yeah.
Just credits.
I feel like I forgot to watch that part, but
You're too busy hiding in a blanket by then.
yeah. But that and since then I've had like different interactions
Mm.
with beings like multiple times throughout
Yeah.
my life.
Yeah. And do you find that has that carried over to like, from Pakistan to Minnesota to New York, like everywhere you go?
Yeah.
Minnesota especially. I think the most traumatic experience I had was in Minnesota.
Ooh.
I used to
Do
live
tell.
I know. I was like, can you talk about it?
I
If
used
you
to
feel
live in
ready.
this apartment. I used to live in this apartment, and 110%. There's something there that did not have good intentions.
Mm-hmm.
And small things happen, like this is true when there's like ghosts and stuff in the place that you live at. And there are everywhere, not as much as in New York because there's like so many like human beings here.
Mm-hmm.
But that apartment in particular, it was a building with 4 apartments, and the basement was just laundry. So it was like that, and it was right by the highway, but you could not hear anything when you were in that building.
Mm.
So the way it was like placed and shaped already, it was like a very eerie place. I lived there for a couple of months, and for a couple of months I did not see anybody else. in that building.
What?
I could
Whoa.
hear people, but physically I never saw anyone, right? It was my first apartment after graduating in college and stuff like that. I was really excited to live by myself and alone. And I was like, this is great. The rent wasn't that much either. And I was like, wow, such a big place, not that much rent. This is huge. This is great. Started living there. Now there's a common theme when they would like try to like mess with you. They'll like do like small things. A couple things that would happen to me is no picture in my house would be on the wall. I'll put them up on the wall. I'll leave. I'll come back. The picture will be on the ground.
Oh,
So in
man.
my head, because I wasn't thinking about that at all.
Mhm.
So I was like, oh, maybe my upstairs neighbors are like walking. It's like an old building, wooden floors. Maybe, because of the pressure or whatever, it fell on the ground. That would happen. And that now I realized this after the fact, after moving out and everything. And a second thing that would happen is like things will disappear and then appear again. That happened a lot. Like, hey, where's my, like literally I would be watching TV and eating and put the remote down and I'm trying to forward it, can't find the remote. I'm like, okay, whatever. Go in my room. Did I go in the room, in the bathroom, whatever? Come back, it's right there. Never thinking anything of it. Just like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I didn't see it, but when it all
Yes.
adds
Trickster
up.
energy.
Yeah.
Then one thing happened that like literally changed everything. I was sleeping and I had a bad dream at night. Now I dream vividly. I remember all my dreams. I dream almost every day. I have like a dream catcher, but still I dream every night. And I had this dream where I had like a outside body experience. So I could see myself laying in the bed, and right next to my bed was the door to the living room, and the door would be open, and I'll turn the light on outside, just so a little bit light comes in, because at that time I couldn't sleep in like complete darkness, so the light was in. But in my dream, I'm physically there, and I can see myself sleeping, and in the doorway I see a shadow figure.
Oh my god.
It's just an outline. It's just an outline of a being. No face, no nothing. It's just like hollow darkness, just a dark figure. And I'm like looking at me and I'm looking at that and I'm kind of like starting to freak out. And I'm like, I should make a sound and try and wake myself up. So I'm trying to like scream, try to wake myself up. And I'm not able to wake up. And the shadow is like slowly coming towards me, slowly. And I'm like facing this way and I'm screaming, nothing is happening. And after a while, the shadow touched me. So as soon as it touched me, I woke up. It felt like somebody touched me. It's wooden floors. And I swear I heard footsteps running away
Oh my god.
from my bed into the living room.
That is so
I
scary.
hate that so much.
And at this point, I look and the door is closed now. So I'm like, okay. My first thought was, because I wasn't even thinking about it, so my first thought was, oh, maybe something is trying to protect me and tell me to wake up. Somebody's in the house. And for some reason, I had a baseball bat right next to my bed. So I picked up the baseball bat, gathered up the courage, walked outside. I was like, who is it? Who is it? Nobody was there. Didn't even think about it. Just went back to bed. I could not sleep after that.
No.
Yeah.
In that apartment, I could feel the energy before, but after this, it was more intense. It was intense. It felt like something was activated or whatever, right? So I just could not go there. Like a couple of days, I slept in a hotel room and stuff like that. And then after a while, I was like, I can't. So I just started this new job too. I was talking to people, and one of my coworkers was like, you know what you need to do? Go into the house and announce that this is the house of Jesus and you need to leave. And I was like, I'm not Christian, lady.
Yeah, like, that's not going to work for me, thank you.
Allah, you need to leave or whatever.
Yeah, you can say, oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So then in my head, I was like, you know what I should do? I should play the Holy Quran out loud on YouTube.
Ooh, yeah. I like that.
Because that's like a practice we would do back home. Something will happen, you'll read the Quran and stuff like that, and that would like leave them or whatever. This part was
Oh,
the
no.
nail in the coffin where I was like, I can't do this. Like I said, like I mentioned before, like in Quran we like believe in like ghosts and jinns and all that stuff, right? So
Mhm.
there's like verses in the Quran where it talks about that. So there's like a 36-hour YouTube video. I played that, left the apartment, stayed at my friend's place, whatever. And I was like, and like loud, and I was like, when I'll come back, whatever it is would have left. I came back, the video was paused.
Oh my god.
And I played it and it was paused because it was like in Arabic with translation. And I played it and it was paused at the exact moment where it talks about the existence of jinn
No.
and stuff.
No.
After that, I
Oh,
was like,
God.
this is it. I'm
Yeah.
out of here. I can't be here
Like,
anymore.
peace. Yeah.
And I just signed the lease, right?
Oh,
I just
I was
no.
gonna say, I hope that was month to month.
Oh, I just signed a lease, a year lease, and I'm like, what do I do? I don't know how to get out of this. So I talked to the real estate agent that like kind of like helped me find this place. He was like, I don't know, there's like, because I didn't tell her that there's ghosts, because nobody's gonna. Or like,
yeah.
we
I
don't
need to get out of
give
this
a
place
shit.
because it's soup haunted.
I had to use the worst excuse. I was like, I'm actually getting deported, so I'm help
You
me out.
know what?
Yeah.
Gotta use it to your advantage somehow.
100%.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm milking it as much as I can. I'm like,
Right, we
"Guys,
give
what
enough
I
to
need is
the
give me to my car,
USCIS.
whatever,
They can give one thing back.
Yeah. So then she goes like, okay, that's fine, but you gotta go to the landlord and just talk to her, and if she allows it, whatever. So I was like, okay, I'll go to her place and then write her a check, the last check and stuff like that. So I wrote the last check. I went there. Weirdest interaction with the creepiest person I've ever met. This lady, I walked into her apartment and she had like a dining table set up, and it was just porcelain dolls all
No.
over the dining table. And she's like an old lady. I walked in and I was like, I can't live here. She was like, are you sure? And I was like, I'm so sorry, I gotta leave. It felt like so weird that she was like, oh, come on in. And I was like, nah, I can't. I gotta go to work. Nah, I can't even walk in. She was nice enough to let me out of the lease.
Yeah.
She knew.
Yeah. Then I had to like go back and pick up my stuff and like, leave. So I like called my friends, a bunch of my friends. When I tell you, I could not even stay there to grab my stuff and leave. That's how weird I felt. I just couldn't even. There's like an energy that was like kind of like pushing me out. Like, you shouldn't be here. So I was like, that's fine. I left a couple of my furniture still there. The real estate agent is calling me. She's like, I'm so sorry. You might be in Pakistan by now. Your stuff is still here. I can